Some of my first experiences with technology were with the PlayStation game system because I thought it was really interesting that I could play games with my brother, and it was sometimes really complex things that he would understand and I wouldn't, and he would have to teach me, which I thought was really fun as a young kid. And so another uh, piece of technology that I had that impacted me in a similar way was the Game Boy, which was my first handheld system, and it was really cool because that one we could take anywhere, even when our parents made us go do things outside, or when we would take drives to the mountains. We could still play for hours and hours and have fun. Um, but we would have to change out the batteries because that was something that you still had to do back then with those little consoles. And eventually that kind of stuff changes and it changes to charging and stuff like that. But I'll always remember stuff like that because everything was so manual, even with such a digital concept as a game console, it was still something you had to manually do. And I think that's one of the biggest things that I remember specifically about a lot of the technology that I used as a kid, a lot of the stuff that I first used. And things like dial-up internet that I used to use at my grandmother's house, which I always thought was really slow in comparison to my parents' internet. But of course, everybody else would think at the time, that that's just regular. That's just how it has to be. So yeah, that's some of my first experiences.